to 500.
This is the boys 500-yard freestyle and the B final. In lane 1, we've got Will Hine swimming for Bluefish Swim Club. And lane 2, John Cipollini from Seacoast Swimming. In lane 3, Edward Kaiswater from Cape Cod Swim Club. In lane 4, Drew McDonald from Seacoast Swimming. In lane 5, Brendan Sullivan from Seacoast Swimming. In lane 6, Sam Lippman from Seacoast Swimming. In lane 7, Timothy Marino from Seacoast Swimming. Here they go out. So swimming as fast as they can, at least for their first 50. They're swimming very, very well. Looks like Will Hine is swimming fast. He's still right on the money there in lane 1.
Nice costume.
No problem.
Drew McDonald and Brendan Sullivan swimming very fast.
I want to thank Scott Tatro once again. He's putting on his really obnoxious purple boots and heading out for the night. Scott was a big help for today. He said he has another interesting costume coming tomorrow. I'll get a picture and put it on Twitter. And he has a swollen foot apparently he's complaining about. But Scott, a big help with the camera, which we needed. And obviously we want to thank Will Shaves for his work. Will Shaves, I should say, for his work in the preliminary session this morning, or the afternoon session. A big help. While we had the 1200s in here. Meanwhile, leading at the 100 is Brendan Sullivan. And now taking over the lead in lane number 4, Drew McDonald. Outsplitting Sullivan by 7/10 on that 50. McDonald at the 150s. His split is 126.61.
Well, lane 4 and 5 are clear leaders right now, but who the third place swimmer is anyone's guess at this point. They're a tight lot. I think that this event is really great for looking at technique and the freestyle because they're long enough that you can see what's happening, but they're fast enough that you can see their power in action.
Yeah, no question. That's why the 500 really, the 200 and 500 are the middle distance races. It's about finding that balance. They're not drop-dead sprints, and they're not real distance races, especially the 200, but even the 500. So it's about finding that right balance, and it's a different in the two events. Finding the balance of speed and power and endurance. And trying to go as fast as you can for as long as you can. McDonald was a 5:03.09 this morning, looking good to possibly get under 5 minutes here. If he can hold his pace and then make a run on that last 50.
I noticed that most of these swimmers are breathing every stroke, and that's something you have to do in a middle distance event because your muscles really need that oxygen.
Yeah, these are very much aerobic events. Even in the 200, not much point of holding your breath more than every 2 or 3 strokes. Certainly in the 5, you got to get into a rhythm. It's just there's speed involved to it, where you really aren't using nearly as much speed VO2 capacity as you are, or you use it in the 500 where you don't really in the mile and the 1,000. As McDonald's now opened up a lead of about 10 yards. Breathes into the wall, not as big a deal in the 500. It's probably something you don't want to do, breathing without taking a stroke right into the wall, but he did it. It's working for him. 3:28.60 with 150 yards to go. Gonna need to pick it up to be under that 5-minute mark. Well, that's what needed, a 30.1 on the 850 there. Looking real strong. If he comes home in a 101.2, he'll be under 5 minutes, and he should have that in him. Brandon Sullivan is battling teammate Sam Lippman for second, and also up here in lane 3, the 14-year-old Edward Kiesewetter, the youngest in the field, as Sullivan gets the bell and gets ready to turn for his final 50 yards.
There's Will Hine, lane 1. He's turning it on.
Yeah, that is correct. Will Hine here in lane 1 with a nice 50 split there of 30.99 faster than anyone besides McDonald. He's moved up into 4th place, trying to challenge Sullivan and Lippman. Almost hard to see lane 1 with the coaches standing right in front of him. But McDonald coming home will break 5 minutes here. Always a good feeling. 4:56 high looks like. And he'll be pleased to see his time when he takes off his cap and goggles and sees 4:56, 8.5. Sullivan is 2nd and Lippman is 3rd. Sullivan's time 5:05.77. Lippman 5:05.95.